gentlemen, we're going to do this one on the fly because I just got back from an Evanescence concert. So, how are we feeling? I'm feeling great because the Jets are 6-0, baby! Phenomenal. They beat the St. Louis Blues. Did I make the screen worse? We'll see. They beat the St. Louis Blues 3-2 in regulation in St. Louis, I might add, to combine their winning streak to 6 games, and then I think they had like 8 at the end of last season, so it's like 14 technically regular season games in a row. But you know what? This team is a goddamn wagon! Hell yeah. So, first off, you might be wondering, what the frick was that pre-intro? It was me. It was me in my beer league game, getting my first win in beer league, and I said, I'm sorry that it's recorded at like negative 720p. That's live barn for you. Played at a beer league game the other night, got our first win, got outshot 33 to whatever. We won with 40 seconds left. I'm talking too much about myself now. So, let's get into this game. I thought the Jets were going to win this game. We've had St. Louis's number for the past many years. I thought that was not a foregone conclusion, but I wasn't the most scared about it. Now, St. Louis did put us on our heels a bit. They scored early. They scored in the first period. Brandon Saad got them going. And I did see bits and pieces of this game because they were broadcasting it in Canada Life Center, which was where I was. So I watched between the intermissions. The Warning, Hailstorm, and Evanescence played. Highly recommend. So, yeah, first period, they give up a goal. Okay. Hellebuyck just really, the first period was not great, pressure-wise and shot-wise. I felt that St. Louis did most of the heavy lifting in that. The second period, the Jets came out not flying, but as the period went on, they started to build momentum, and it snowballed, First, it's a deflection from Nino Niederreiter. He makes it 1-1. Then, Cole Perfetti finds Colin Miller. He makes it 2-1 on a blast. Then, Kyle Connor scores to make it 3-1. Kyle Connor, who's had Binnington's number in a player versus goaltender situation, roofs it over him, make it 3-1. They take the lead going into the third. In the third period, they give up an early one, but they hold the fort. And that's the key thing. But they hold the fort. They can have those pressure moments. And also, this was a great litmus test of a game. Sometimes teams will stall out in the middle of these winning streaks, and it will cause them to lose a game. They have not stalled out yet, and they are now first in arguably the entire league, even though there's teams that technically have as many wins. They haven't played as many games as the Winnipeg, or they've played more games than the Winnipeg Jets. So they have losses. The Jets will play Seattle on Thursday. This is not going to be a long video. I'll say this. It was stressful. I would have liked Scheifele to hit the goddamn empty net, but I digress. Hellebuyck with an amazing save late in the game keeps this one as a 3-2 score, and the Jets just keep doing what they've been doing and winning hockey games, finding ways to win hockey games. We're going to talk about a couple things quick. Third line, really good game. Really good game from the third line. I think we say that a lot, but they look good. The second line, though, has been really impressing me. I find the second line has been a big generator of goals. Whether it's Cole Perfetti finding seams, Ehlers moving upward the ice to really create those chances, or even Vladislav Namestnikov finding ways to incorporate himself into the offense. Vladislav Namestnikov is an underrated forward. He's been around for years. He never really found a home, but he's always been a role player, and he has been having a great role on this team so far. In terms of defense, Sandberg had an okay game. I hated that penalty he took. That you cannot take that penalty in a one-goal hockey game. That's bar none, and I think he admits that himself. Pionk looked funny to me. Pionk will do this thing where he'll get 8 points, but then for all 8 points, he'll have something that makes you want to, commit bloody murder during a game. That happened again tonight. Colin Miller's a guy I need on the second power play unit regularly. The dude has a bazooka for a hockey stick and will score from range like no one I've ever seen. I haven't seen a guy on the Jets like this since Dustin Byfuglien in terms of just putting lethal shots on the net from range, and that being the only deciding factor why the puck goes in is your shot is just too goddamn hard. That's literally it. Offensively, the top line didn't frustrate me, but it wasn't their night. We'll say it that way. It wasn't their night. Kyle Connor did get on the board. Scheifele and Velarde failed too. Velarde, I see him making those plays out there. I do. But I need him to continue to move the needle stats-wise and not just on the power play. By the way, the power play scored tonight, penalty kill. The Jets have the top power play in the league right now, sitting at 44%. In penalty killing, they're about in the middle at 80%. However, those are good. It shows that Chenoweth and Payne's systems have been working, and that is big. That's big. That's all we needed from the two hires. And honestly, the power play looks refurbished and revamped, and I love to see it. Honestly, not a lot of notes on this game. Really light. 3 stars. Honorable mention will go to... Ooh, who are we giving it to today? Who are we giving it to? We're going to give it to Rasmus Kupari. I thought he played okay, honestly. I think Rasmus, when he finds a way to finish his chances, I think he's going to be really, really dangerous. And we've been saying that. We said that a lot last year, but I think he looked okay tonight. From the limited moments I saw. 3rd star, Connor Hellebuck gets his 5th win of the season and his 5th game of the season. 2nd star is going to go to we're going to put a tie here. Kyle Connor and Colin Miller on the tie for 2nd place. 1st place, 1st star of the game, obviously Cole Perfetti, a hat trick of assists in the 2nd period. The Jets will be right back in action on Thursday night in Seattle. Hope to see you all there. Have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below your thoughts on this game, the team, everything. You can even comment on the fact that I made a really nice glove save at the end of my beer league game. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you next time.
Nikolai Ehlers chips it through, gets around, and he shoots and scores! What a goal!